Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me to do some tapping on credit card debt. Now, before we begin, I'll just say that as well as working on the emotional aspects, it's also important to take practical steps to get help if you need it. I don't know what's available to you where you live, but I know in Australia we have a national debt hotline with financial counsellors who can give you advice on how to manage where you're at and find solutions. Having said that, we're going to tap on some of the stress caused by debt because that doesn't either pay off the debt or help you find solutions. So take a few letting go breaths. Bring yourself present. And let yourself tune in to how you feel about the level of debt you have on however many credit cards you have. And see if you can get a sense of where you feel that in your body. It might be up here, further down. And enjoy the sound of the wild lorikeets outside my window. And now we're going to tap. Just follow along or tap in your own way. And of course you can always substitute words and say what really applies to you. And just be aware of how the feelings shift as we go through the tapping. If you want, you can do a rating of intensity from 0 to 10, so that you know where you're at. So let's go. Even though I've dug a hole for myself and it feels pretty hard to climb out of it, I choose to accept myself anyway. Even though I've overextended myself financially and now I'm in a mess, I choose to love and forgive myself. Even though I owe, and say whatever amount it is that you owe, I choose to be kind to myself. Okay, we'll tap around. My credit card bill is escalating. I'm so deeply in debt. I don't think I'll ever get out of it. It's out of control. It feels like a desperate situation. Everything seems to be due at the same time. I'm really angry at myself. Or perhaps somebody else you blame. You can add them in too. I can't tell anyone how much I owe because I feel ashamed of it. I'm embarrassed at being in so much debt. I feel like an idiot. How did I get into this financial hole? I'm useless at financial things. I'm really scared about how much I owe. How can I ever catch up? I despair of ever paying the money back. I'm afraid of what is going to happen. I can't believe I got myself in such a mess. I'm really scared that I'll never get out of debt. I feel overwhelmed by how much I owe. I feel like I'm useless and a failure. Despite everything, I choose to make peace with myself. I choose to forgive myself, even though it feels really hard to do that. I release all guilt, all shame, all embarrassment, all fear, all anxiety and worry, all anger, all despair. I release all the negative thoughts that go round my head and stop me sleeping at night. I take responsibility for this debt and stop being a victim to it. I choose to start backing myself and being on my side. My inner critic is not supportive, and I need support in this situation. I let go of all the judgment and the fear of judgment from other people. As I let go of all the fear and worry, I start to open to new perspectives and greater support. As I start to back myself, solutions begin to present themselves. Instead of focusing all my attention on what I owe and what I lack, I choose to focus on feeling gratitude for what I do have. And now tap a few times saying, I'm grateful for, and say what you are grateful for. I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for. They don't have to be big things, little things are good. I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for. I choose to embrace all of my life, including the debt, with love, compassion, and acceptance. And now taking a good breath in, blowing everything out, letting it all go, and checking in to see how you're feeling now, what that brought up in you. You might want to do that a few times, and then you might want to list particular things that came up for you so that you can do some more tapping on particular aspects, or what really spoke to you out of that. So I hope you go well with that. I hope I see you again soon. Bye bye.